Hello, everybody. Welcome back to more mail time. Today I feel like there's some very obvious questions that need to be answered today. I'm gonna be answering them today. We're gonna in place first. Then I'll start answering things because this is a bit loud. So we're just gonna head on over here. All right. Now we're gonna just get in place and we're gonna answer some questions. Ooh. That down. Go. Alright. So yeah, we got a couple questions. I feel like they're all kind of the same questions, but we're gonna go through them one by one. We got Corner Ghost. He's back. Question from a bit earlier. I remember this question. What was your process for making the storyline during the Hermitcraft edition? For how long did you have it planned out? Alright. So initially the Hermitcraft auditions we're just we're gonna try to keep kayfabe. They were just auditions, and around episode 20-ish, I was like, oh, let's do something that will make the people make them click, right? So I was like, oh, let's do this Herobrine thing. I just had one of my, and but then people were like, oh, this is like, I guess I'm not keeping kayfabe. This is like this is something, and people were like, oh, this is a story now. There's lore, and I was like, uh-oh, I didn't mean for there to be lore. But then I was like, I kind of ran with it, and as we were nearing episode 50, I was like, oh, I can do something really cool here, which I did. And then I was like, oh wait, since there's two channel, I have to try to tie, and I didn't really think about it. There were several kind of iterations in my head of what I wanted to do and how I wanted to do it, and what we ended up with was the most recent thing. I was like, oh, I guess I can't do the other two because it doesn't make sense. But I didn't really plan it out well. So yeah, but around episode 20, probably 25-ish, is when I was like, okay, the fans are wanting something out of this that I wasn't really intending. It was supposed to be a one-off thing, but I was like, okay, let's just continue going. So then crumbled. I keep saying crumbloid. I don't know why. Absolutely love the finale. I have something really special cooking up that I think you'll like. Uh-oh. A question though, will lore continue through this new era? Will it be the same or different? So I feel like the finale was a bit ambiguous. It wasn't very clear what happened. I mean, it's clear to me, but I guess I'll explain it here. So the lore, I even mentioned it. I was like, oh, this is kind of like the Matrix. Is he gonna leave the Matrix, or is he gonna go back and do the same thing? And I wish the cursor, like, you won't be able to see it, but like my cursor, I wish it showed up my like mouse button, but it didn't. But I wanted it to look like, oh, will he go to title screen and be free and start making, auditions, or will he respawn and kind of continue the cycle? And the cycle was like kind of being reborn into this new world, which is hence the new audition series, which looks like people don't really like it. They feel, someone said they feel betrayed, and I was like, whoa, dude. Freaking Diatomize was like, it was like, what happened to not giving up? And I was, all right, let's calm down. I didn't necessarily give up on the whole, like, oh, audition to Hermitcraft thing. It was just like, with the way I ended it, it would feel weird if I just went back to the normal world. So I was like, oh, I have to do a different, because it's like a cycle, right? I have to do a different new series to kind of continue with that cycle. And so that's what I did. And I've had a couple people unsub because of that, and I was like, okay, well, that sucks. Not the biggest deal, but I don't know if the lore will continue or be different. I haven't thought about it If I decide, something definitely will happen. And just Azil 2. Finale was awesome. What are your thoughts on Ratatouille? Look it up. It isn't Ratatouille. So I did look it up, and I do. The name didn't ring a bell, but it definitely looks very familiar. I've seen clips from it. It's for those who don't know, it's like a 40-minute movie. It's poorly animated, kind of like a parody of Ratatouille almost. And I was watching a bit of it, and I was like, should I like do a stream where I just watch this, because this would be some content that I could do, but I don't know. Maybe not a whole lot of people watch this channel, so we'll see how that plays out, that idea. And then 8-bit pillows for the last question time. Thoughts on having other creators make appearances in the series? I think it would be cool to see some new faces in the new season. See, I don't know. I always thought of like the main channel where it's kind of just me. Because I really wanted the original intention of the channel was I was gonna do a bunch of different auditions, and I might have mentioned this before, but I was gonna do a bunch of different auditions, like audition for FaZe Clan, Optic, just stuff like that. But I really just kind of stuck with the Minecraft one because I was like, how am I gonna record COD gameplay? I don't want to install like Plutonium or whatever. So that was really excuse me. That was really kind of the main intention of the channel, but I just committed to one bit, which I think things work really well when you commit to the bit wholeheartedly. I think that's what really makes something good. Like I'm in like this for my school. I'm part of like the editing team for this our school's kind of like literary magazine, and something that we pointed out like the kind of last meeting, because we were looking over submissions, was there are a lot of pieces that we've read so far that it's like, oh, this would be great if they fully leaned into this aspect that they were trying to do. And it's like, okay, so that's why everything is the way it is. And also part of it was like I really wanted to tap into that very old era of Minecraft channels where it's just one person, Bandicam and a dream, so that's really why the format of the channel is the way it is. On the second channel, I would say there's a very high chance, because I'm a lot more lax and loose with things on here. I don't know though, if I feel like there's like, oh, I could do like someone could special guest appearance in an episode, maybe, but I also wouldn't know how to set that up either. So that's really why it's like, oh, there's no there's no new people. It's just me. But on the second channel for sure, because that would be a lot easier to get going. Yeah. I hope this new series works out well. So but yeah, that is it for all the questions. Let me go know if you guys have any more. And yeah, just subscribe, tell your friends. And yeah, peace.